think working with Reech, people are starting to understand that we're not just a boxing club. Our mission is to empower young people to thrive, and that's the really key thing for us. We want to use boxing as a vehicle for change. As we can become more, I'm going to use the word omnipresent, as more people can understand and use our words when they're talking about young people who are struggling, they can talk about support for them young people, we can branch out the work we're doing. I think we do have plans to go a lot wider in terms of supporting more young people. Also, same plans to offer different avenues of support from the young people we're working with. We always said we will not grow if it impacts any of the young people that we're currently supporting. I think it's so important for businesses to have principles. In my talk, I talked a lot about our principles at Brightstar, but I think it's so important for organisations to develop their own principles. I think they're as important as procedures. I think you can develop the principles based on your values as an organisation, and that really sets your culture. And I think at Brightstar especially, the culture that we have going through is so fundamental. And with our rapid expansion, it becomes so hard to be able to maintain that culture. So by having the principles and the culture in place from the start, ensuring every member of staff is on board, that's massively key. So I would urge all businesses on the back of that to look at the own principles that you're adapting, look at your own culture and really put your values before a lot of things within your business. BizFest so far has been brilliant. You know, I think what we're seeing in the room now is there's so many different organisations that have such different ways of working. Everything from someone who does IT to someone that does boxing. You'd think, how can these organisations work together? By all these organisations coming together through BizFest, whatever it is that they come together with, there's so much we can learn. Hopefully, from the talk I gave, you can see some of the principles that lie in all the organisations, and I believe that Reech and BizFest can be that thread that pulls all the organisations together.